Okay, I'm sorry. I apologize for that. That was really weird. And this is too much bright. So, so we have a topic for this video, and it's weird. Okay, so Sammy's topic for this video. I'm Sammy, by the way. If you're watching this and you aren't subscribed to me, you should subscribe. It is way too muffing bright. Neat. Aha! That looks better. That looks a lot better, right? I look really weird right now because I'm not wearing any makeup, but that's okay. Um, so Sammy's topic for this video is passing tips. And no, I am not transgender, but I have seen a lot of passing tip videos. I can sort of identify when someone is not passing correctly because I know some FTMs and MTFs, and they sometimes have problems passing, and I've given them tips, and then when they did that, they started passing better, you know? Okay, so we're gonna start with FTM passing tips. One, if you're binding, which hopefully you are, and if you aren't, then I'm sorry, because, this word sucks, and when you aren't allowed to bind or something, or you can't afford a binder, there are ways to make a binder, and I'm not going to tell you how to make a binder because I tried once and I ethically failed. And this was a long, long time ago when Sammy thought Sammy was bi gender. Yes, there's something you guys did not know about me. Probably anyway. I came out to two, maybe three people about it, and then I told them that I was wrong and that I am just bisexual because Sammy is Sammy and Sammy is awesome. But here we go. Alright, so do not use Acewraps because from what I have seen when people use Acewraps and what I have felt when people use Acewraps, it really, 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 really hurts. And if you don't know what an Acewrap is, wow, I can't even use words. If you don't know what an Acewrap is, it is this. Some people do recommend it. Do not. No. Do not Acewrap. It like changes your rib shape, and this isn't even about the passing part. This is about it damages your body. It hurts really bad. You can pass out from it. You will have a lot of trouble breathing. And if you wear it for long periods of time and you damage your body, it can be harder to do chest reconstruction, get the boobs part out, I know that's kind of awkward there, but yes, and the wrist. You know how girl wrists are usually different than boy wrists, like you can sort of tell, you know, I recommend watches because usually that is a gender neutral thing, but there are guy watches and girl watches. Girl watches are usually like pink and colorful or thinner or something so that it sort of shows off a feminine thing. But if you get more like a thicker watch, I don't know why, but I always get guy watches. Except the watch I have is purple, but I had a watch that was like black and yellow, and I'll show you. I'll show you. This is my watch. It is the equivalent of a male watch or a watch of neutral gender, whatever, I don't know, because they don't really specify watch gender, but you can sort of tell the boy watches from the girl watches. This is like for either a guy that likes purple or a girl that needed a watch. Usually I have it tighter, but I don't really care. You want to make sure it sort of like, covers up here. Usually you don't want it to be purple unless you're just like, oh my god, I'm obsessed with purple or something, which I don't really know anyone that's really obsessed with purple except for one of my friends, but that doesn't count. Anyway, so yes, watches work, and some people are just like, well, what do I do with the other hand? And I'm I recommend awesome bracelets. I have bracelets that people are just like, yo, can I have them? And I'm just like, no. If you really, really, really would, like, can't find bracelets that you would want to do this with, then I recommend you just kind of leave it blank and wear a watch. Or you could do what I've actually seen people do, wear two watches because, they wanted to pass and it just sort of helped them pass and that worked. Alright, for shirts, you don't want to wear, you don't want to wear tanks because I know guys can wear tanks or muscle shirts, whatever. I wear a guy muscle shirt and guy tanks. Actually, not guy tanks, but I wear guy muscle shirts. And the thing with I was gonna say them. The thing with those is it goes down here to where you would be able to see the binder. Yes, and it usually puffs out a little bit around here if you have testicles. I apologize for yeah, that can happen, and so I recommend not wearing that. And if you do wear those, just make sure that you're okay with it before you go anywhere, because if you're not, and then you're gonna, be sort of self-conscious, you're gonna get like really bad, like, oh, I didn't notice this before I left, and now something bad's gonna happen or something. So yeah, I don't really recommend tanks or muscle shirts, but if you want to go for it, go for it. Also, it kind of like shows off your arm, so if you have like lack of muscle there, or like you're not super super skinny, so you can't really do anything, then you go for it. But I mean, if you're okay with it, go for it. I feel like I have to sneeze, and oh, mm, oh, pain. Okay, now it sounds so funny. All right, now flannels. Flannels I find are good for passing because it's like if a girl wears one and it's like unbuttoned, like it pretty much gives the same effect as if I'm sorry, I really have to see as if a guy were to wear one but unbuttoned, except girls usually like pull it like up or they have it like cut off. I'm good. I really thought I was gonna sneeze right there. But no, guys can like roll it up. Like I mean, this is something that yeah, as long as you don't have like a female type one, because a female type one usually does have a bust where it does pop out and then come back, so that it is easier to button for a female shirt. And apparently, I've been buying male flannels my entire life, and it is ridiculous. It is ridiculous. I cannot button them. So yeah, make sure you get guy flannels if you bind. If you don't bind, then I recommend always wearing like giant hoodie that goes and is super duper large so people can't tell you have boobs. Um, I've passed for a guy doing that and I wasn't even trying. So yeah. Alright, t-shirts and how tight they should be. You don't really want tight t-shirts because then if it's like tight, like I have this Nirvana t-shirt and it is I'm sorry, I really have to sneeze. It is a guy t-shirt that I got from Hot Topic and it is like slightly not as big as I thought it was when I bought it, but it fits pretty well for me wanting to show off the ladies, you know what I mean? Except, it doesn't, it's like, it sort of like pops my boobs and makes them like a tier bigger, than a baggy t-shirt would be, so I really have to sneeze, I'm sorry. Yeah. And then for pants, I don't recommend, like, obviously you want guy underwear, not girl underwear, because, you know, obvious reasons. Um, oh my god, I can't even handle right now. But yeah, guy underwear. I would recommend boxers, K, because one, I wear boxers sometimes, and I'm a girl, and they're comfortable. Actually, they're not like, I gotta see, fuck my life. I mean, you can pretty much wear whatever the fuck underwear you want to. I'm not gonna like give you advice on that, but oh my god, I have to sneeze, and I'm actually gonna start crying because of it. I can't see. Ah! Oh my god, I can't. And the pants. You don't want skinny jeans. And here's why. Uh, Females tend to have curves, which you understand, probably most of you. Um, and what I have noticed is girls have thick thighs, and then it just kind of like, alright, here's the boobs, woo! Alright, and then, so if you wear guy pants that are slightly baggy, then that kind of, gets rid of what looks like curves. Um, yes, shoes. You just want guy boots or something, and yeah, because I I've noticed that I've seen people try to wear basketball shorts, and they the problem there was like calves. You can pretty much tell unless they're all like, if they're shaved, then you shouldn't be shaving your legs if you are going to wear basketball shorts and try to pass, and that's pretty much a girl thing unless you're a biker, then go for it. But yeah. I'm not trying to offend anyone, by the way. If you do, it's cool, it's fine. I mean, I don't really know why you would, but that's, shaving your legs is kind of a girl thing. I mean, unless you want to. I mean, by all means, go for it. But yeah, I don't really recommend basketball shorts. And packing, I'm not going to give you any tips on packing because I know nothing about packing. When I was a guy for Halloween, because I was just like, LGBT, yay, this is going to be fun, and I had just gotten my guy haircut. Well, it wasn't even supposed to be a guy haircut, it was just supposed to be, wicked. But no, it ended up looking like a guy haircut because it was cut wrong. Anyway, um, I I did not even attempt to pack. I just wore really, really, really baggy pants, a guy shirt, and I binded, and I didn't wear any makeup. But see, the problem with me when I binded, I actually wore the Nirvana shirt I was talking about earlier, so I could definitely, you could see the boobs, and I was just like, shit. And the people I were hanging out with, they were just like, dude, no. Like, we can see your boobs, and we can tell you have a butt, and they could tell I had a butt because I was wearing basketball shorts, and yeah, it was absolutely ridiculous. So I didn't do a good job of passing on that Halloween, but I have tried other times and I have passed when I wasn't trying to pass, and I know what I did that made it look like I was a dude, and it didn't have to do with the hair. Well, it sort of had to do with the hair, but that was when it was like really short. No. So baggy is good, but not like the gross, disgusting kind of baggy, like the cool, oh, this is super giant-ish, and like awesome hoodies. Not tight hoodies because then that kind of like does that weird thing that you like. I don't know. Have you guys ever like seen like a girl with like a tightish hoodie where it's not like a pullover one, it's like one of those ones that you like pull and then you zip up, right? And then it's like kind of like tight here, and then like it shows kind of like a girlier thing. So yeah, that should be like a kind of a stay away from it. I mean, unless you really want to. You don't have to abide by any of these tips. Just so you know, these are all just, I'm trying to help you, and this is some things that other people might be able to see that you aren't exactly passing. For the voice, I know that that is incredibly difficult to deep voice because I tried for a very long time. I tried to talk like this, and yeah, I was just like, ooh, I'm more guyish than you are. What up? But no, yeah, that was actually, it started to hurt after a long time, and I realized, oh shit, I'm sorry. I realized what I sounded like, and it was absolutely ridiculous. So, yeah. I mean, I was doing it like all wrong. I was going like this and what up, but like, yeah, when I do that, something weird happens here where I just kind of look fat there, and it's just weird. You can't really tell right now, but yeah. So I recommend drinking milk at night and then brushing your teeth because you don't want to drink milk after you brush your teeth. It'll give you one absolutely crazy morning breath, and two, um, your mouth will just taste really funny in the middle of the night, and you'll just be like, "What the fuck goes on?" No, milk when you drink it at night, like not warm milk, but like warm or cold milk, whatever. Um, if you drink it, then when you wake up in the morning, your voice will be all raspy and caveman. Just yeah, do the best you can. I mean, for most people, for most people, higher voices are usually easier to fake instead of deeper voices because the high voices you can just kind of go up and talk like this and think like you're, oh my god, I'm such a girl. I mean, of course that looks really really stupid, but I've seen guys do like girl voices and I'm just like, how do you like? They don't even try to like pass. They're just doing like a girl voice to imitate a girl. And I'm just like, dude, dude. That's more of a girl voice than my voice. Yeah. Just so you guys know, in case this was not clarified, I know that I told you, but in case you didn't get this, I am not FTM. I have views. I am not MTF. I am genetically female and I am mentally female. I just know quite a bit about this stuff. Alright. In my next video, I will be making an MTF passing video because I'm a girl and I actually know a bit more about that than I probably do this, even though I know about the whole, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I'm going to scoot now. Okay, you guys should subscribe. I do a lot of videos talking about self-harm, eating disorders. I'm going to do one coming up about eating disorders, actually. So, yeah, I do videos about self-harm, and you can ask me for any advice that you want to. I won't say who it is that asked me this. If you don't want me to, you can email me. You can go to my Tumblr and ask me. You can go to my Facebook and ask me because I have a Facebook like page, and it is the same thing as this is, which is Lovia3165. I'm sorry I'm talking really fast now because I have to end the video because it is 17 and a half minutes, and goodbye!